A typical review video, I guess, could take, a couple of hours of shooting, and then the part you'll notice, which is longer because of the equipment, is the editing and rendering, and the transcoding and all the computer has to do to turn the footage off of that sensor into crispy video. But I think it's sort of the same process that I went through like 3 or 4 years ago when I was shooting 1080p, so it's not like a huge difference. It's more just the rendering time is way longer. I gotta lean towards the camera, the Red Weapon Dragon being my favorite piece of all-out tech. But a close second being the lens, the Sigma 18-35. It's been a workhorse for like 3 or 4 years for me, which doesn't seem like that exciting piece of glass, but it's easily my favorite. It's been like significantly better than my second or third best option for pretty much all of my shooting scenarios, which is just sort of running and stuff, so I really like it. Phone is made for me by build quality, performance, and camera. And those things can be broken down into their own little trees of things, but build quality is just the way it feels in the hand. Square sides versus round sides, metal versus plastic, that kind of stuff. Performance being, is it smooth, does it work consistently, and does it have the features that I need it to have? That's sort of performing for me. And then the camera is sort of a subjective thing where do the photos look good or not? And that's gotten a lot better this year on a lot of smartphones, but that's always something on top of the list. I prioritize performance as sort of a general category, which I think includes battery life. So I want a phone to be able to work well for a long time. And if you need it to be a little thicker, that's fine. I don't really want a phone to be too thin. And I do take a lot of photos on my smartphone, so I guess the camera is also up there. The one I'm carrying right now is Nexus 6P. I'm a fan of big phones, and I'm a fan of stock Android, so I often gravitate towards the new Nexus, and this one's the best one in a long time. But I've been really happy with the iPhone 6s Plus, and I've been really happy more recently with the HTC One A9. I didn't think I would be, but it's been a really nice phone so far. Honestly, I keep coming back to the Tesla Model S, but I've tested that car 3 times now, and every time it's awesome. So I guess I would just give it to the P90D, which is the newest version of the ludicrously fast electric sedan. Driverless cars, they sound a little bit scary, I think, at first to a lot of people, but I'm looking forward to it for like a really small use case reason, which is driving home from a Frisbee tournament when my legs are really sore and I don't want to touch the gas because my legs will cramp. I'm looking forward to a driverless car specifically for that reason. That's the $1 million question. I feel like if I knew that, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you, or I would have to tell you. I guess, it's a lot of social, like the internet by itself has been such a big, thing that's moved forward. I feel like everyone's access to information and access to data and that kind of stuff can be used really well. Driverless cars using that type of information. But I don't know, the next big piece of hardware is probably still in this year.